Hey everyone, so this is the start of a new vlog, which is continuing from my last vlog. We are in our new house. This is a little sneak of part of my library. So the room I'm in right now is going to be my library slash art studio. The room that's right next to it is my kids' playroom. Then there's living room, kitchen. Upstairs is our bedrooms and bathroom, and then laundry room. I'm gonna try to do an up-to-date house tour. It's still a mess. I'm still figuring out where everything needs to go. So bear with me. There might still be like maybe a few boxes inside of my library slash art studio because I need to get another either bookcase or something just for my art supplies alone, because in my other house I had them inside of my kitchen in a cabinet where my son's little gremlin hands could not get into my markers because he loves markers and paint. So yeah, but I am currently listening to Amari. I think it's Metalworkers. I'm almost done with it. I have the audio for pumpkin spice, whatever. She's fine. She's just upset with me because I'm in a different room than her. And yeah, I just got a lot to do, so I'm gonna get to it, and I'll pop in whenever I have an update on something. So here's the updated library slash art studio. That's shoes. I gotta find a shoe rack. This is still my art supplies. This is packing supplies. Desk, bookcases, wall, Lego I need to build, DVDs, Blu-rays, laptop, TBRs on top of this. I put out my telescope. That table's for my son if he wants to do his whatever art supplies. That's there. This is this wall. That box right there is Wi-Fi. This is my daughter's clothes. These are my clothes I need to take upstairs, but I don't have a dresser to put my socks and undies and stuff in. So gotta figure that out. This is my living room. Currently, TV mantle. Guess I'll just do a walkthrough of the whole house just to keep that updated. Kitchen, laundry room. This box is pretty much empty. That box still got some dishes in it I need to put in the counter. As you can see, my son decided to leave his books there. Bathroom. Toys because he took a bath again last night. Typical. The kids' playroom is a mess. Clothes I gotta take upstairs. His dresser, drawers I gotta take upstairs also. But this is the kids' playroom so far. And that is the house. Oh, upstairs. Sorry, I didn't show you upstairs. It hasn't changed upstairs either. Let's go upstairs. I haven't really done much. Put a picture there. Took all the boxes out of the area for my son. I still got to put together his bed. Those are my comic books. Vacuum. Here's the upstairs. I got to put this stuff up on the walls. Bed. Need to get my bed frame. Son's bed. Daughter's bed. I think I might just make this area my daughter's instead of my son's. We'll see what happens. But yeah, that is the updated house tour for the move-in. I still have to put things up on the wall. Some things I've put up here, like my husband's Star Wars picture, my Apollo picture that my Stepdad got me for Christmas. Absolutely love that. Little cubby. Yeah. It's coming together. Just a few more things I have to do. But that is your updated house tour. Hello, everyone. So, I have done my chapters for Demon with Benefits. I'm buddy reading it with Bonnie. I love this book so far as much as the first two. And I love Myth and Iris. They're so funny and cute together. I love their just little banter back and forth. It's so awesome. And I love that Myth just doesn't give a fuck and he says whatever the hell's on his mind. It doesn't matter if it's rude. Like, he doesn't care if he's rude or if he's right, if he's wrong. He says what it is. And I love that about him. That's so freaking awesome. Apparently every inch of him is tattooed and he's got piercings everywhere, even on other bits. But yeah, I am loving this book. Today I went to the library. I should have filmed, but honestly there was a lot more people in there than I thought there was going to be. So I went there, dropped off books that I had checked out, and then got some new books. I'll show you my book haul later. Right now I'm laying on my library sofa because my daughter's over there playing. She wanted someone to pay attention to her. And yeah, did those chapters. I need to find something else to read. I don't know what it's gonna be. Or I might just watch some book 2 while I'm laying here with her and relaxing before we have to figure out what we're doing for dinner. And yeah, I just wanted to pop in and say I did read today. I read yesterday too. I read and finished the Game Masters of Garden. Well, I didn't finish it. I got halfway through. And then I had to go return it today. So I might just check it out later. So, I'm going to get off here. And probably watch some YouTube while I relax with her on the couch. I will chat with you whenever I figure something else out, like what I'm gonna read or whatever. Oh, I started listening to the Pumpkin Spice Cafe book, and I don't think it's for me, so I might DNF it. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, but I think I'm gonna DNF that one. And I finished Amari and the Metalwork Menace, and I'm upset because I don't have the 5th book. And I'm upset because B.B. Olsen left this one off on a cliffhanger too. Like, why did he leave it off the way he freaking left it off? It's not fair, and I need the next book, like yesterday. But I'm gonna get off here because everyone is upset. Talk to you later. Good morning, everyone. So I yesterday was listening to Battle of the Bookshop. I really don't remember who it's by. I'll put it up next to me. So I'm reading it, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, this sounds like a plot I know so much about, that's so familiar. But what is it? I need to put my finger on it. It's literally the same plot as You Got Mail. You know, the old one with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks. Love that movie, by the way. Chef's Kiss. Tom Hanks in some old 90s rom-coms were the best, and I miss them. I need to do a binge, to be honest. Tangent aside. Anyways, it's literally like You Got Mail, but a version for nowadays. So, yeah, I'm loving it. I think I've only seen one other person say that they really didn't like the book, like they didn't understand it. Um, like they didn't understand all the back and forth battling the bookshops. Just the person should have picked who they wanted it to be. But I'm thoroughly enjoying it. So you're following this girl who, when she was growing up, she dropped out of college to help raise her sister because her mom was an absent mother. And then you're following the male main character, and he runs a romance spicy bookshop. Hers is more literary fiction. They're talking to each other online. They don't know that they're talking to each other online until the guy puts two and two together because he happens to figure out something in the plot. Like, I don't want to tell you too much, but I'm absolutely loving the book. I am more than likely going to try to finish it soon, and I'm reading that for my Breath of the Wild-a-thon. I was going to do separate vlogs for this Breath of the Wild-a-thon, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm just going to incorporate it inside of my January vlogs, because I've tried to do this vlog goes here, this vlog goes here, and I end up mixing and coinciding them by accident. So I'm not the type of person who can film multiple vlogs at one time. Hats off to the people who can, because that's not me. Okay, what else have I been reading? I have been reading Cat Plus Gamer Volume 3. I'm not very far into this one, but I am enjoying the Cat Plus Gamer volumes so much. They are so cute. I am not a cat person, and I'm not hating on anyone who is. You like what you like. I'm a dog person. So you're following this girl who's a gamer, and she ends up getting a cat, and she names the cat after one of her favorite characters in a game. They're learning each other's stuff as much as, like, off of each other. Sorry, I had to get the sun off my bookcase. I gotta figure out this window. It keeps putting sun on my books, and I don't want my books to be sun damaged. Anyways. Yes, Cat Plus Gamer Volume 3. I'm loving it. I'm also buddy reading Demon with Benefits with my best friend Bonnie. Oh my goodness, words are hard right now. I fell asleep reading last night. I had to buy it on my Kindle because my library decided to not email anyone and say that they lost their contract with Hoopla. So I was at the beginning of the year trying to figure out why I didn't get my Instaborrows, and why it wasn't working. I'm so goddamn annoyed. What is this? Oop. Hold on. Oh, sorry. It was on a different book. Oh my goodness. My Kindle Color Soft is upstairs, and I have my Kindle Paperwhite down here. Anyways, I am not 30% into Demon with Benefits. Hold on 1 second. I'm actually further than this. Just let me sync up my Kindles. I know I am on chapter 11. Let me see. Hold on. Yes, okay. I'm on chapter 11, page 172, 45% into Demon with Benefits. Yes, the wording on here is huge. Don't come at me. I like my words being huge because I predominantly read middle grade and the writing, and that's huge. And yes, that's the dyslexic font. I don't think I'm dyslexic, but it's easier for me to read. So that's what setting is. Mind your business, okay? Anyways, Demon with Benefits. This is the third book in the Hellbent series. I can't talk too much about it because it is the third book. But we are following Meph and Iris. Iris is Lily's sister from the second book, and Meph is Mephistopheles, the demon. He's got tattoos everywhere. He's got piercings literally everywhere. And they started having a friends with benefits relationship where it's completely, utterly just sex. They talk here and there about stuff that's going on in their life, but predominantly they just want the relationship to be sex. Myth said he could do it. Iris said that she could do it. The last chapter I read, Myth like literally punched out her ex-boyfriend and threw him out in the middle of the cold in Canada. Love that. I just think they're gonna slowly but surely start falling more for each other. I think she's gonna fall more faster than Myth is, because he has a reputation of being a playboy and just going about his day just having sex. I love that he also doesn't care what comes out of his mouth. He just spews whatever the hell he wants, if he's an asshole or not, and I love that. Iris is a spicy, bad mouth woman. She's also a bloodborne witch like her sister. Her and her sister are twins. They're both bloodborne witches. So yeah, it's very good so far. I am enjoying it. I love this series. I'm so glad that Bonnie got me into it. She read My Funny Demon Valentine first. Then she told me to read it, and I read it, and I loved it. Then we buddy read the second one together. Now we're buddy reading the third one, which we'll probably just buddy read the rest of the series together because it is so freaking good. I wish I owned these books, but I don't. So yeah, I am enjoying it. And for my Breath of the Wild-a-thon, I had to return the book that I was going to use because I borrowed it from the library. I had to return it, the book I was going to use for the oh my god. Anyways, the buzzword for the final shrine for this round is Earthward. The buzzword is Earth. So I'm going to do Stephen King's Mist. Mist is an Earth word. I've never read this book. I've only seen the movie. My husband just got me this book. I've heard some things about this, trust me. And of course, it's Stephen King's writing. There's going to be lots of things that people don't like. It's just Stephen King. That's how he is. I actually have a lot of Stephen King's books. The majority of my Stephen King, like if you see any mass markets, they were my grandma's. I also have my grandma's 11/22/63, and I love that book. I actually want to reread 11/22/63 because it's so freaking good. Anyways, tangent aside, I am switching that for this one. I am currently reading 2 books for Breath of the Wild-a-thon. There's about, and I just got my other book for my Blood Moon card. The Blood Moon card I picked was number 4, which was A Book with Dragons, so I'm going to be reading The Last Ember. I just got that. So, read a book with white or gray on the cover. I'm doing Cat Plus Gamer, and it's also for the Outskirts Stables. So, it's Va Naboris for Mist. So, yeah, this is my spread for January. So, the book I had to take back was The Game Masters of Garden Palace, or Garden Place. I don't know why I keep saying Palace. That was really good. It's a middle grade book about some kids who play D&D together. It happened to be a birthday party game. One of the kids was completely obsessed with it. He got his friends into it, and then his friends decided that they no longer wanted to play, but he's still obsessed with it, so he figures out how to get them back into the game. It was really good. It was such a cute, fun time. If you want a middle grade that's just about kids getting into D&D, I would highly recommend that. It's such a good book. And then I need to show you my library book haul. I'm sorry this update is long. It's been a while, I think, since I've updated this vlog. Today is currently January 12th. Shout out to my baby Paige. Bonnie's baby. It's her birthday. And I love her. So shout out to her. So my library books are, you're currently like leaning against them. So let me move these. So, library. There we go. So, I got The Bad Beginning of Lemony Snicket. I've been reading books to my son, and we've never tried the series of Fortunate Vince books. So I'm gonna hope that he's gonna like this. We'll see what happens. He typically doesn't sit too long for chapter books, but I'll see. If he doesn't like it, then I'll just send it back to the library, and then yeah. I don't even believe I've read all of the series of Fortunate Vince myself. I've seen the movie a lot of times. Okay, I got Click Here to Start by Dennis Markell. Dennis Markell wrote The Ghost in Apartment 2A, and then he's the one who also wrote the Game Masters of Garden Palace, or Garden Place. Oh my god, Garden Place. And I was like, I love that. So let's also read his other book. And I believe this is about video games or people in the internet. 12-year-old Teddy Grayson has spent most of his summer playing video games. So it's about a kid playing video games. And I love playing video games myself. I'm a 35-year-old woman who loves playing video games. Don't at me, bro. At your mama. Okay. The next book I picked up because I seen the cover and I thought it was freaking hilarious, and it kind of reminded me of Pets. So it's the Great Pet Heist. Look at that. That is such a cute little cover. I seen it, I was like, okay, sure, why not? So we have Oscar, who's a bird, Butterbean, who's a dog, Walt, who is a cat, Marco and Polo, who are mice. And I guess they're on a heist. I don't know anything about this book. I never heard anything about this book. I just seen the cover, and I was like, oh my god, that sounds like Pets, the movie. So, yeah, let's read it. I want to read it. So, yeah, I picked this up just to see if it's going to be cute. It's by Emily Econ and art by Dave Mothram? I don't know. I think it's cute. And if it's, like, super cute, I might get it for my shelves. This is a book you would totally see on my bookcase, on my bookshelves. And then I got The Gauntlet by Corinna Raz. This showed up when I put up some middle grade books that were kind of like D&D. Yeah. So it says, it doesn't look dangerous exactly when 12-year-old Farah first lays eyes on an old-fashioned board game. She thinks it looks elegant. It is made of wood, etched with exquisite images, and it plays with domes and turrets. Oh, like its window, a cast of eerie shadows, a large spider. Oh, so it's kind of like a version of Jumanji. Kind of. So I got The Gauntlet. And I believe she's wearing a hijab. So this might be, the girl might be, it looks like she's wearing a hijab, doesn't it? I think that's how you say that, the cover that the women have to wear in Arab culture. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's what it's called. So I also got the second book, which is called The Battle, which looks more like a futuristic version of it. My Zelda. Oh my god, my daughter is making a mess with her chips. Oh, so this is kind of like a VR one. So these are the ones I got from the library, which I more than likely take back. Series of Fortune Events. I don't think my son would get into that. These are due back on the 24th, so I'm hoping I can read them soon. I just don't know which one I want to read first. I might read the Pet Heist one first, because it seems super cute. But this has been an extremely long update. Oh, let me show this off too. My husband also got me this Batman graphic novel. I believe it's a graphic novel. Could be just the comic. The Batman First Night. Sorry, this house has got enormously oh, I'm sorry. Under the dust jacket, it's beautiful, naked by himself. Oh, these end papers, y'all. Oh my god. Oh, it's the comic book. Okay. Oh yeah. Mama lovey. Oh yes. Look at that. Look at those colors. Look how saturated they are. Oh yes. Oh wow. Yes, I'm gonna love this. I did not know this is what it looked like naked. Because my husband kept it in the plastic. And he should know by now that Jamie doesn't leave things in the plastic like that, because Jamie wants to experience it. I'm definitely going to be reading this soon. That is just gorgeous alone without the dust jacket on it. But the dust jacket is pretty nice. Batman the First Night. I might have to look up and see how many issues are in this. Wow, okay. That was gorgeous and unexpected. So, I'm going to get off here because this is an extremely long update. Pick up my mess that I threw on the floor like a dingling. And, finish my coffee. Start my chapters for Demon with Benefits, or pick up Cat Plus Gamer. I don't know. I'm going to read something. I have to go at 10:55 to take my son his lunch. And then I'm going to come home and probably read some more. Hopefully we'll see what happens depending on how little girl does, if she doesn't fight me on taking a nap. I also need to go upstairs and situate stuff up there. I got to move my closet to the other closet so my husband, because my husband has heavier clothes than me, so I need to put his clothes upstairs, and put stuff on the walls upstairs that need to go up there, and sort out my library's couch because it's full of clothes and blankets right now. Yeah, I just got some stuff to do today in the house. We're somewhat settled in. We just need to, I'm not going to touch my kids' playroom because I know my son's just going to go in there and destroy everything. But I might move the TV from his playroom into here so I could play my Switch. I don't know. We'll see what happens. I also want my husband to get out my little... He got a little... You know those little freaking Nintendos that you could just hook up and play games? I really want him to take it out so I can play some classic Legend of Zelda. So I'm gonna make him find that today when he gets home. Or I'm gonna go through his totes and see if I can find it. But yeah, it's been a long update. I'm gonna get off here and shut my freaking yap. Ugh. This is what happens when I don't update. I just yap. Okay, shut up, Jamie. Alright, I will check in when I got reading update on one of the freaking books that I'm reading. Okay, bye. Okay, I just finished part of the chapters we're supposed to do today. I believe we agreed to do to chapter 16. I'm gonna put you on solely. So if you see Fuzz, that's him. I have a solely Monster University plush. Anyways, I did my chapters for Demon with Benefits. I just finished them. And holy fludgerbutts. Things are amping up like crazy wildfire. Or hellfire. Haha. Pun intended. Anyways, things are amping up so much that I really didn't want to put it down, but I had to because we agreed to do to chapter 16 today. Unless Miss Bonnie wants to do to chapter 20. Because technically we're supposed to stop at chapter 21 today. So, because we're reading 5 chapters a day. So, I'll see how she's feeling after she gets done with whatever she's doing today. And it's currently about 1:05, almost 1:05. As you can see the clock. I have to pick up my son. I leave here about 2:30 so I could get a really good parking spot. But I had to pick up my son from school. And then after that, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm also watching Zelda Master play a game. He's playing a game right now. A Legend of Zelda emulator is what he's playing. See if I can get this. Yeah, there we go. So, that's on the TV. Little Miss is down here playing on the floor. But this book is crazy. I wish I could talk about it, but it is the 3rd one. And I don't want to spoil anyone who wants to read these books. But if you have read the Hellfire series, let me know what you thought about book 3. At the end of chapter 15. Yeah. Like, my mind's... So, I thought about picking up Battle of the Bookshops. Because I'm reading that for Breath of the Wild-a-thon. For a 2025 release that I didn't get to, and that was released last year, that I really wanted to get to, but other stuff got in the way, and then I forgot about it, and then I remembered it. So yeah, I have yet to finish a book for Breath of the Wild-a-thon. I do need to go upstairs to get my Kindle Color Soft, because that's what I'm reading Cat Plus Gamer on. Volume 3. I could probably finish that, though, too. I want to finish one of my Breath of the Wild-a-thon books before I start another book. Because if I do that, technically I'll be reading 4 books, which is 2 ebooks, 1 audio, and then a physical read. I want to start one of my library books today because they are due on the 24th. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens. I also want to play my Switch, but I might wait and play my Switch tonight when the kiddos are going to bed. Oh, I don't know. There's a lot going on. I do need to do some artwork also, because I haven't drawn in a while, like a couple days. I want to do some artwork. I don't know. I talked to Alicia today. That was fun. We talked about comic books, life. My husband brought home these 2 books. They're the exact same books, but it's like a German folklore. So I asked her if she wanted one. He also brought home The Night Prince by Lauren Palafrena. I don't know how to say that last name. Never heard of any of these books that he's brought home. But this Night Prince looks really good. Yeah, so that's what I got so far in reading today. Did my chapters for yesterday because I was reading them, but I ended up falling asleep. 1 page away from finishing chapter 11 last night, and I fell asleep with my Kindle on my arm. I woke up, there was Blue's Clues was on my TV, my Kindle was halfway off my arm, I was asleep, and everyone else in my house was asleep, so I was like, yeah, I think I need to go to bed. So, I might just watch some Zelda Master while, here, I'll show you. Watching Zelda Master play this emulator, so I didn't mean to do that. I might watch that and listen to my audio later. But I did read today, so yay! But I do want to kind of read more, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. I will see what happens. Right now, I'm just relaxing watching Zelda Master. I was supposed to take my husband's clothes upstairs for him. I might do that when my son gets home. I don't know. Alright, I'm going to get off here. Bye. Yeah, Miss Zelda? Yeah, baby. By the way, if you rev your engine like that person just did, you have small wee wee vibes. Just saying. What's you doing, Mr. Love? You enjoying the weather? You enjoying the weather? Hello everyone. So I am drinking some go-go bean juice because I need it. Because when my husband's alarm went off, my kids decided to get up at 5:30. One of them finally went back to sleep, and then my daughter just stayed awake and then kept me awake, so I just finally got up. Then she woke up my son before his alarm for school. He's at school now. She's asleep. So it's a good time for me to have some go-go bean juice and update this vlog. Okay. Let's put that up there. So, Tuesday night, I finished Cat Plus Gamer Volume 3. I gave it a 5 stars. I'm loving this series. Like I've said before, I'm not a cat person, but I absolutely adore this series. And I think she pronounces the cat's name Mishibo. I think that's how you say it. I need to look up the correct pronunciation for the cat. He is so freaking cute. I'm enjoying the series. I'm definitely going to continue reading it. I actually got Bonnie to read it, and I don't know what she's thought about the first two, so we'll see. Maybe I'll ask her about it. And then last night on my Kindle, I finished Demon with Benefits. You probably can't see that. Oh, you can. Very lightly though. So I finished Demon with Benefits. This is the third in the Hellbent series. And I'm loving this series so much. I'm so glad that Bonnie got me to read it and that we're buddy reading it together. It's so fucking good. Okay, Myth and Iris. That's who you're following in this one. And I love them. They're my favorite couple so far. I loved Lily and Mist. That's the couple in the second book. That's Iris' sister. But the banter between Iris and Myth, so good. Because he doesn't give a crap about what he says and what comes out of his mouth. And she is like a spitfire of a woman. She doesn't care whose feelings she hurts. She's just going about her day. She wants to be just like herself. And like they clash, but it's a good clash. They butt heads, but it's a good butt heads. My mind, like literally after I finished the book, I sent Bonnie the gift of Nathan Fillion as Castle when he's about ready to say something, but he doesn't. And I'm like, I'm totally speechless. Do you know what gift I'm talking about? You know what gift I'm talking about. I'm going to show you. just in case you don't know, because I got to show you. You see this gift right here? That Nathan Fillion gift? I sent her that. She sent me. She sent me that one because Iris and Myth do the nasty in his demon form. I was not expecting that. Slight little spoiler sneak peek, but yeah. So I finished those two. And I am currently 62% into Battle of the Books. You probably can't even see that because my screen is so bright. Anyways, Battle of the Books. 62% into Battle of the Books by Ali Brady. This is really good. It's getting to the part where he wants to tell her who he is, but she told RJ, the person she's talking to online, she doesn't know it's still him, but he knows it's her. She told RJ that she didn't want to meet in person. So he's trying to figure out how to let her know that he knows that she is Book Girl. Okay. And then when I go to pick up my son, I get there early so I could get a good parking spot. So I've been reading The Great Pet Heist. It's really cute so far. So we have been introduced to all the animals so far. And what happens in the beginning is Butterbean gets sick and Mrs. Food is their owner. And she ends up coming out for her third cup of coffee and she slips on Butterbean's throw up inside of the kitchen because that's where Butterbean decided to do it that day and slip and fell. Keep in mind, Mrs. Food is a very, very old lady. And like they're trying to wake her up and everything and they can't. And then Walt, the cat, presses her help button that she has. People come, they take her away. And the animals are all by themselves and they're trying to figure out who's going to feed them, who's going to do this. And then the building manager shows up with a little girl and he tells her that she has to take care of all the animals until they go to the shelter because it's not looking good for Mrs. Food. And the girl's like, what do you mean? And he goes, even if she is winds up okay, they're probably going to put her in a home and all these animals are going to pound. And then Butterbean didn't know about Marco and Polo because Marco and Polo was in Mrs. Food's office, but Butterbean did smell the rats. And then Walt knew about it but never told Butterbean, but Walt likes to keep secrets from Butterbean. And then Oscar likes to watch Dr. Drama shows. So Walter was like, or no, Oscar was like, check her vitals, all this and stuff. And Butterbean's like, I don't know where her vitals are. Are they in her butt? Because, you know, dogs sniff butts. So it's very funny and different so far, being in the perspective of so many animals. I am currently, though, on chapter 4, page 29. It's very good. It reads very fast. I'll probably pick this up I don't know, maybe over the weekend I'll pick it up, or I'll pick it up sometime today and just read some more of it, considering that I am reading it fairly slow, and I have like 3 other books from the library that I do need to read. Currently, me and Bonnie aren't doing any buddy reads. I am slowly making my way through my Breath of the Wild-a-thon TBR. The only ones I need to do are finish Battle of the Books, I might switch up my dragon book to something else. I don't know. Or I might just stay with The Last Ember and then read Stephen King's Mist. I'm gonna try to do Stephen King's Mist without the audiobook, read it physically, but we'll see. Sometimes it's really hard, not really hard, but sometimes it's hard for me to get in a King book without the help of an audio, but we'll see what happens. But The Mist is very short. I typically do it for his extremely long books. I currently don't have any here with me. But that's what's been going on. That's my reading update. It's been crazy and wild. Bonnie got her package. If you didn't know, I gave Bonnie her Kindle Paperwhite because I had an extra one and it was just laying around and she was wanting one, and she was wanting one, but people were telling her that she's like electronic junkie, whatever, and stop buying packages, la la la. So I was like, I will send it to you because that's a loophole. You didn't buy it, I sent it to you. So I'm feeling your electronicness. So I sent her the Kindle. She absolutely loves it. She reads on it all the freaking time. It's with her all the time, and I love that for her. And I'm excited that I can expand her reading with the Kindle. So last Friday, I sent out a box of books for her that I was giving away on my shelves that I didn't want no more. And plus, I was sending her daughter some birthday gifts too. So I put a Kindle Color Soft inside of it because we had an extra Kindle Color Soft. And she loves it. I'm so excited. I love that she loves it. I'm gonna text her and ask her what book she read on it. What was the first book that she read on it? And yesterday she was at work, and I told her, I was like, your package is there, so your Kindle is there. And then she's like, okay. So she gathered up our daughter, and then they went and they got the package, and then she was sending me videos, and she's like, oh my god, it's all in color. Like, yes. So I'm gonna ask her what book she read on it, and that was like a small tangent, but I'm like super excited for her. Yes. Now she's gonna know the joys of having 2 Kindles instead of 1. And yes, I realize it's a privilege to have 2 Kindles. I did not buy these. So don't think that I was just out here buying Kindles for me and my best friend. No, I did not buy them. They were given to my husband, and then my husband gave them to me, and then I gave them to my best friend. Spreading the joy and the love of reading. Okay? So don't come at me saying, oh my god, you're going into consumerism, buying so many Kindles. Keep your damn mouth shut. No. I don't want to hear it. I didn't buy these. And even if I did, it's none of your business. Okay? It's mine. You don't make the money for us. No. I don't want to hear it. You mentioned, oh my god, you're buying so many Kindles in the comments. Guess what? Comments out of here. Okay? I don't need any of that negativity. Only positive vibes on this channel. Okay? Okay, got it. Good. There. Alright, I'm gonna get off here. I'm gonna text Bonnie. Continue texting my husband because he sent me a message. I just haven't responded to him yet. And I'm gonna enjoy my go-go bean juice. And I'm gonna watch some booktube while I relax before I tackle whatever I have to do inside my house. And yeah, let me know if the lighting is okay, if I have to do some different type of lighting. I currently have my Work on Foolish Mortals light on, which is purple, so that's why you send that purple tint. I also got a small standing light, and then the sun has started to come in, so that's why it's starting to brighten up a little bit more. But let me know what you think about the lighting, if I have to change anything. I don't think I have to change anything on my mic. Like, it seems like it's catching up. Like, the mic on the camera seems like it's catching me pretty well. So, let me know. And I will chat with you later.